talking shit to your teammates. Let's talk about it. Listen, I am all for a little friendly shit talking when you're playing this game. But if you are going to play ranked and you are going to get on your mic, it better be to calm during the game. Anybody getting on their mic from the death box, just uninstall the game. Genuinely, just uninstall the game. Honestly, if you don't want to use your mic at all, that's fine. Ping and accept your loss. I have a clip coming up, which is an argument with me and another player about basically getting on your mic or not. You guys can hear the argument. I thought it was really funny. It basically starts when I can't get to a crafter the whole game. I run across the entire map because there's always teams on the crafter, and like I just want RP at this point. And then someone types in the game chat, could we try heading to a crafter? And I respond how I respond, and I just thought it was entertaining. So I hope you guys enjoy. No. No, we can't head to a crafter where there's teams.
I don't know, we could at least give it a try. Like, sitting here all game's not really doing anything.
For me, it's not dropping my RP for you guys. That's what it's doing for me.
We're in Plat 1. This is like the easiest rank to get out of in the game, bro. Like, there's no point
I'm not
to
disagreeing
like
with...
this.
I disagree, and I'm the one that's alive. So if you were alive, you could have pushed and died.
You're alive because you're playing like a rat all game. Like,
no, I'm not.
Unfortunately
not.
The first fight we got into was a free ass fight. I killed one and cracked both
Did
the other two.
Did you calm on your mic? I didn't know that. I thought the full team was up. I thought it was a 1v3.
When it literally shows that they're down and
you
cracked
still have to
top right of your
calm.
screen.
You still have to
No,
calm.
I don't, because the game
Well,
literally tells you when that happens.
The consequence of not calming is that I didn't know I should push with you because our teammate went down. I was just gonna rep. I'm just telling you what the well, you should never assume. You should never assume.
You would think you would help your teammate because he's just
That's not what
absolutely shitting
happened.
on him, but you're fucking running. It is.
Not to my knowledge.
More damage than you.
Not to my knowledge. You should have calmed. That's it.
Well,
I would have been in there if you would have calmed.
When the game ends, you'll see that I fucking knocked one, and then you'll see my damage from cracking the other.
It doesn't make a difference whether you did it or not. I didn't know.
But you should know.
How? To read your mind?
I don't know. He just knocked one. The literal calm that comes after every time.
Yeah, and then you should say, "Hey, push with me. They're down. Push with me." And then I would have done it, and that's just true.
I should have to do that. You need to go to see that.
I'm awfully sorry, Pet, but just what exactly was your meaning?
You can see my damage right there, and then you see how it says a knock.
Well,
yeah.
Have you noticed how I'm not disagreeing with you this whole time? I'm saying you should have told me that. I'm not saying you didn't knock someone. I know you did. You should have told me that. I know now, but I didn't know then.
It's okay. Well, for future reference, on the top right of your screen, plus when you have a headset on, it literally tells you every time your teammate knocks someone, plus cracks.
Okay. Thanks for explaining the game to me.
Like I'm not gonna turn on my push to talk in the middle of a fight.
But you will turn it on when you've been in the box. That's very interesting. You'll turn it on when you're in the box, but you won't turn it on to communicate with your teammates. Okay,
no,
that makes sense. That makes sense to me.
I literally just turned it on because I just didn't want to sit here for 8.
Okay, this is the play. I don't think I made the perfect play here. I was being cautious, and I'll show you why. The Gibby was split, and this whole team was basically pushing him. You can see them all coming out. So I'm just like trying to do my best. I kind of push. I see that he's down. But I don't really know the situation that's going on. I know one of them's cracked, so I push in a little bit to try and help because I see the Gibby moving towards my altar. I kind of whip my shots here. I stay under cover. I know all of them are over to the right of me. And then I get hit with ballistics here, so I'm on cooldown. So I pull back to try and get high ground. And I see that my Gibby is fully dead. So now I'm thinking it's a 2v3. Axel did have a voice line, but it was that the ring was closing. And I see I cracked the seer, and so I kind of decide to push in a little bit. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe we have a chance. And then I hear this building full of people. I thought I heard 3 people in the building. So I know me and my Axel are split, and I just don't really know what to do. I also couldn't really get a read on my Axel. I didn't know if she was... I couldn't tell what she was doing. She wasn't pinging anything. She wasn't communicating with me. I wasn't communicating with her, but... So I'm looting here to get the banner, thinking we can just reset. Because as Loba, that is easy, and this team isn't being really aggressive. But my Axel pushes and goes down immediately. Wow, what a stupid way to play the game. And so I just run off and I try and go for the box res and I try and go for a couple things and it just doesn't pan out because the teams are always there. And that's just kind of how ranked solo queuing goes. I definitely could have been on my mic, so I'm not super disappointed how that fight went just because I didn't know what was going on. My Axel was giving me absolutely zero communication about what they were intending to do. Okay, I can't read their mind. If you are going to be butthurt about how a fight goes, have some fucking beep and get on your mic and tell me real time. Otherwise, you are a coward. You're a loser. Sorry. If you can use your mic, use it. And then we can all do this together. And listen, if you are not skilled enough to 1v3 and you don't know how to communicate and you can't accept that you made a bad play, I really think you should uninstall this game, and I am being very genuine right now. This just isn't for you, buddy. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.